Good morning. It's 2 a.m. my time, and I'm here because I can't sleep. And my question is, can creativity be used to get out of worry? We all have worries. I was actually glad today when a friend called and it kind of shared with me, well, her problems that she was having, and she said it's in my own mind that I'm suffering, and worry will do that to you. If only our loved ones knew how much their situations can consume us. But I want to talk about the creative process because it always feels healing, and it always feels like a solace to me. Well, maybe not always. Sometimes it can be downright frustrating. This weekend I went to a workshop and was working on a very large painting, which is really outside of my box and my comfort zone. And I understand that painting over is sort of part of the process, and it's what painters do. Paint, and repaint, and put more paint on top of that, and that I basically painted my butt off for 3 days, and I finally bring home, after several iterations, a piece that I kind of like, I was somewhat happy with. And I hung it up, where I put it up in the space where it was going to be hung. And Joe said he doesn't like pink. And there was some pink. Well, no, there was no pink in the painting, okay? In the man's world, it was pink. It was fuchsia. A beautiful shade of fuchsia. Uh, Maybe a pinkish fuchsia. I'll give him that. But it, I looked at it, and I kind of agreed that it didn't look exactly perfect in the space. The pink didn't really go with the rest of the room, even though the painting was nice, in my opinion. So I had in my mind, after repainting all weekend, that I could paint over the pink in this painting, which was actually sprayed on. It was spread out in the painting itself. So I thought I could just spray a darker color on top of the pink, and he would be happy, and the painting would be okay. So I hauled it outside, and dug up whatever spray paint I could find, and proceeded to just kind of annihilate that painting. It got really pretty bad, and I had to gesso over it and start over again. And I did that, and for whatever reason, when I came back after the dye that I sprayed on there dried, it had gone from reasonably vibrant colors to just total mud. So again, it was another redo, and I'm I'm going to show you this painting just because you really need to see uh, where it is now, and how absolutely ugly it is. And this is because Joe, I asked Joe, well, if you don't like pink, what colors do you like? And brown, green, blue, all the manly colors. So I decided to work with brown, and here she is, right here. Yeah, that's it. Really, let's zoom in on it so you can see just how really ugly this painting is. Yeah, it's pretty bad, but does have brown and blue. I threw in some yellow too, just to really make it ugly. So there she is. I don't know how I'm going to recover from this one. Well, there you have it. So, getting back to this issue of worry. When I was in the workshop and the other ladies were watching me, they kept applauding me, going, "Oh, you're so fearless! You're so fearless!" And I guess it's because I felt like I had nothing to lose. Like with that one, there's really nothing to lose at this point. And I think, you know, worry gets in there when you feel like you do have something to lose. And I think that's where I am struggling because dealing with some issues with my son and all my children have issues. I'm sure yours do too. But it can be very suffocating going down that path of, well, what if this happens and what if that happens, and that's really where worry is. So it's in that world of what ifs, and it's the same world as the creative process because it is the what if I did this, what if I sprayed the brown paint over the pink, and sometimes it turns out really bad. And I'm glad this is just a painting and it can be a do-over. But so somehow I gotta kind of sort this out today, and I'm gonna just leave this question out there. I want to think that with enough creativity we can solve any problem, no matter how limited the resources seem or how bad the situation seems. I really want to believe with enough creativity, things will turn out. But yeah, it's hard to be in this phase right here at 2 a.m. So let me know your thoughts. How do you stand on this burning issue?